Oh, what's good, YouTube family? It's your boy Miamidelphia back in the bitty, man. I was just trying to work on my competitive edge and my competitive natures. How I knew Coach Nick Sirianni said that he's trying to gauge into the competitive nature of the draft prospects. Which in the hell, I don't even know how you can get if somebody competitive or not by playing rock, paper, scissors, shoot. We played that in second grade, man. These are grown men. Well, young men about to become men to play rock, paper, scissors, shoot. I don't know what the hell that is. I don't know how you get competitive edge from that, but you know, it is what it is. Ask their high school coaches, ask their college coaches, take them on the basketball court or whatever it is to find out how competitive we are. Not no damn rock, paper, scissors, shoot. That don't make sense. But today, man, we got an interesting topic today. We have the QB competition. The QB competition between Jalen Hurts and Joe Flacco, which I'm all in for competition. How Nick Sirianni always said, compete, compete, compete. He's all about competition. I'm cut from the same cloth. I love competition. Don't get me wrong. Who gonna be out there to be the best man on the field and make us help us win games down the road? I'm all for it. But come on, man. It's flat out. This is Jalen Hurts' team. I already know he's gonna win. He's gonna beat out Joe Flacco. No disrespect to Joe Flacco, but he's the blast of the past. He had his run in 2012 when the Ravens won the Super Bowl that year. He played immaculate. He put up immaculate numbers. His playoff record 10-5, and you know he served his time in the league. Now he need to just adjust and understand that he's playing the backup role now. Ain't no way in hell he should be able to beat out Jalen Hurts for the starting position. But before I even get a little bit more into my video, I just wanted to say, since 70 to 75% of the league look like me, and 9 times out of 10 they come from the hood, I'm all about giving it to you blood raw. I don't know how to give it. The vast majority of these players, they come from the hood. So meaning they had to compete and they had to fight their entire life. Their entire life they had to struggle, they had to fight for whatever it is that they want and whatever it is that they need. So that's enough motivation for these players alone to be competitive, to have that competitive edge compared to someone that grew up in the middle class or the high class or whatever the case is. Not saying the high class or the middle class is not competitive, but these kids that's coming from impoverished neighborhoods and everything, they're going to have that dog in them. They're going to have that hunger, that fight in them because they're breeded like that, because of their surroundings they came from. But now, getting back into the topic, Jalen Hurts, he definitely deserves to start, even though we saw a short glimpse of him last season of what he can do with the starting position. He only started 4 games. Granted, he went 1 3 for us, but within those 4 starts, he threw for 1,061 yards and 6 TDs with a 77.6% QBR and a 52% completion percentage. So that right there, in that short window of starting for us, due to Carson Wentz's bad quarterback play, he showed us that he can lead a team. The energy on the team is way different when Jalen Hurts in there, especially we seen that when we played New Orleans. His first game starting, he went out there and he did his dollar on the ground and throwing the ball. So he's a dual threat quarterback. Why you don't want that to start for your team? He's a dual threat quarterback. Joe Flacco, on the other hand, he's a statue. He's your prototypical drop back, pat the ball. He's not gonna get jiggy with the ball like Jalen Hurts gonna be. If nobody open down the field, Jalen Hurts gonna make something happen with his legs. And we seen that New Orleans Saints. We seen that against Arizona Cardinals, which, by the way, he brought us back. He helped bring us back against them. Washington, even though he got benched for Sudfeld, which is an outrageous substitution by Dougie Doug, but that's neither here nor there. We're not here to talk about that. But this man proved to you that he's worthy of a starting job and going for it. This man was a rookie last year. Let the young bull get his feet wet. Let him continue to test the waters, and if he get bit, so be it. And he gonna live to fight another day. Trust me, that's the type of club that he cut from. This man came from Bama. 5 stars everywhere. 5-star DBs, 5-star receivers, 5-star everywhere. 4 to 5 stars all over the place. Yeah, Tua came in, he took his job, whatever the case is, and Tua played a hell of a game, that national championship game, but Jalen Hurts went over to another Power 5 in the Big 12 to play at Oklahoma, which he still put up miraculous numbers and still was efficient and helped guide them to the college football playoffs. So he went from one team and helped guide them to the college football playoffs, national championship, to another team and lead them to a college football playoffs. And they just got embarrassed by LSU, but that's neither here nor there. So that right there, he has that it factor. And then it translated well to the NFL because when he came in against New Orleans Saints and he started, as I mentioned earlier, he performed. He performed that game. He balled out. If I'm not mistaken, he had 106 rushing yards that game, and he threw over 200 yards that game, if I'm not mistaken. And then the following week when we played Arizona, we was down. He rallied the troops behind him, and he got busy. He went to work. He started dissecting the defense, making the right checks, checking down when he needed to, taking deep shots. We didn't have that this past season with Carson Wentz. And if we did, Carson Wentz was forcing the ball downfield. When Jalen Hurts was the starter, it seemed like it just came gracefully. It came gracefully for him. So he definitely should be your quarterback for the future. He should definitely be that guy leading your team, leading the franchise to prominence, to get back into that 2017 season of winning the chip. Because he have all the tools. He's a dog. Leadership abilities, and also it's been reported that he don't leave the building. This man does not want to leave the building. So you want that in a young quarterback. You want that a guy that don't want to leave the building, first to come in, last to leave, as your franchise quarterback. So let this man, Nick Sirianni, need to let this man run this team, put together a great offensive scheme around him, spreading the ball out, let Miles Sanders eat, throwing the ball out the backfield, and let this man get busy with his legs, because we know he's going to definitely be a good quarterback if he continue to progress and continue to work on his deep ball accuracy, his accuracy in general. Just he's a flat out dog. This your boy Miamidelphia. Make sure to smash that like button, comment. Let me know who you think we should go with, and what's your take on this whole QB competition, and also the competitive edge by playing rock paper scissors shoot. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment.